What's up guys, my name is Chris, or Tentacalist, and today I'm bringing you another gameplay commentary. This one is of Janna, and I'm playing in the bot lane with Day, who is playing Twitch, and we are against a Draven Karma lane. It's kind of early game damage, which we don't really have, so we kind of have to farm for a bit. So a lot of this early game will be farming, so I'm going to try and talk a lot and keep it entertaining. The reason it took me so long to buy stuff then is because I was actually peeing, and so unfortunately I show up to lane late and we aren't able to do the golem, so that I don't really think that would have made much of a difference to this lane, to be honest with you. We don't really have the best level 2 damage anyway, so I don't think getting level 2 first would have been an advantage to us. So yeah, this one's kind of a long one, so I would recommend that you get something to drink, maybe get a snack. I don't know, depends on what time it is for you. If it's midnight, probably shouldn't, but if it's lunch, get some lunch. So I start off kind of doing a poor thing. I'm not really helping Day's farm. I'm like messing it up with these Qs. I don't know why I kept doing it. I was trying to harass them a little bit, but looking back, that was a really bad idea. I should have just let Day farm. We were under the tower, everything was good. Now right here, I know she's put a pink ward down, and I want to get rid of it because I don't want Day to have to stealth and die. So Day actually finishes it off, luckily, before she finishes mine off. And the Draven flashes in. I exhaust him really late. I should have exhausted him way sooner than that. And then Day comes back in. I didn't even notice he did that. He came back in, killed the Karma, basically. Attacked her, got some poison on it, expunged her, and the tower finished her off as well. So that was a great play. Now I thought that was really going to put us by ahead, and then all of a sudden the Renekton gets a double kill up top. And so we were like, oh god dang it, we just got the first blood, and then the Renekton goes and gets a double kill, and then not long after the enemy Siobhan, who's the jungle, also will get a double kill. Now, you may have noticed something about our team, and that is, we're very AD heavy, in that there's no AP, apart from, I guess, me, but I'm not building AP. So, yeah, we're a little bit worried about that, but it's not so bad. But I wanted to get a Zeke's Herald, so I told the Jarvan, oh, here we go, the Shyvana, nice double kill. After we pick up another kill, she goes and gets a nice little double kill for herself. So we were worried now that, like, this lane we can't win. Like, we're not going to win this lane. They're going to outpush us and outdamage us, and right here you'll see what I mean. So I exhaust the Draven, and then shield Day. Day has his own barrier, and they still just put out so much damage on us. Look at that, so much. And then he uses his own barrier. All the Karma shields him. Not really sure what happened there. So much damage, even though we came out ahead in the get-go. So it's just ridiculous. It's just crazy damage, and it's hard to deal with. And so we're really worried at the moment that we're not going to be able to win this lane, which means we're not going to be able to put pressure on other lanes, and the other lanes are going to start to snowball. No pun intended, there's a Nunu on the enemy team. So yeah, we see that they are coming into our jungle, trying to invade the red. Day and I run up, and I throw a Q, my knockup thingy, that way just so that they can kind of don't really have an air to escape. We forced the Shyvana's jump. The Jarvan didn't use his E for some reason, didn't decide to knock her up. But we get her away, and then the Talon does manage to pick up a kill on the Nunu, and I luckily was able to knock him up with my Q, and so I get another assist. So that's going well. It's all good. We are kind of doing okay in the lane. Yeah, we're not winning. They are out-poking us, out-pushing us, but I'm trying to get some clutch shields on Day, stopping him from taking really any damage, and it's working out for us. We're not dying. They have no jungle pressure because their jungle is clearly not interested in coming down bottom, just by the fact that they're so overextended all the time and pushing us. But yeah, our jungle's not getting involved. Our jungle should have been coming in, but he doesn't for some reason. And then right here, this was my favourite part of the whole game. We get into a little fight with him right here, and I flash over and ultimate onto the Draven, exhaust him under the tower, and he takes all that damage, and I throw out an auto attack, which actually finishes him off, although I think Day's poison would have killed him. I probably should have left him, but I just didn't want to risk him getting away, so managed to go pick up another kill. Wasn't so bad. I'm able to pick up my Sightstone, and also get a cloth armor, so a little bit more defense against the Draven. I started off with the Doran shield just because against Draven he just does so much damage that I feel like it's just necessary when you're not completely stomping the lane like we weren't, obviously. So, oh, by the way, if my voice sounds any different, I'm sorry about this shaky camera. I won't do that anymore in the game. I realised I move around too much and it all jiggles and just looks annoying. This is going to be a long farming session right here, so I'm just going to quickly touch on something else completely unrelated to the video, but actually about video making, and that is, if my voice sounds different at all, I actually got a new microphone. I finally did it. I know I've been saying, like, every time someone says, oh, the videos are good, you just need to change the audio settings or get a better microphone or whatever, I'm always like, yeah, I'm going to order one this week, and then I never actually get around to do it because I always forget. But this time, I remembered, and I did it, and I hope it sounds good. You can let me know in the comments down below what you think of the voice. I'm probably going to try out different sounds. This video might sound a little bit different to the next video as I maybe get better at kind of editing the audio. Or maybe not editing as much because, I don't know, maybe I just don't need to. So, yeah, like I said, big farming lane right here. There's nothing we can do. We can't kill them, we can't go all in on them because they out-damage us. And Jarvan, our jungler, just never comes down bottom. The Renekton's getting fed, but we do kind of keep picking up kills every now and then. So even though they are kind of ahead in kills, we're still not doing so bad. At least it's not complete stomp. So the Pantheon is getting fed, but there you go, another kill for them as well. The Nunu picks up a kill. So, yeah. Again, more farming, so sorry about this. I mean, I kind of wanted to cut it out, but at the same time I knew that I'd want to talk about something in this time. Right here, they're kind of just, I don't know, they just keep pushing, we just keep poking and then running off and then poking and running off, and it's just, yeah, not a lot really happening. Up until in a second, in a moment, we're going to actually have something. So now the game is going to start picking up a bit. The Nunu comes down, I slow him just to try and see if we can get another tower hit on him. And then the Draven is coming in and we're like, oh god, everyone's going to kind of come in and kill us now. So he pops his ultimate, so I pop mine to break it early. I keep just holding on to it because the Draven's not attacking me, he was attacking the tower. And the Renekton is going for the wrong target. He really should be going for the Twitch because Twitch is going to be the one that deals the damage late game. So I shield the Twitch, giving him a bit more damage and also giving him some health, essentially. And then we managed to pick up the Renekton. Our tower is really low right now, but we do manage to get a kill on the Twitch, which is very good. That's what we want to do. And so we're like, let's go for the dragon. They have to go back. They're either low or dead. And then Draven tries to get it, but we do manage to pick up the kill. My knock-up hit does secure the kill onto the Shyvana. Jarvan gets away. Now, right now, I'm just kind of sticking around a little bit, trying to be careful. I know the Jarvan's okay, but I stick around the Pantheon because he's so low. If someone comes in, they will kill him. So I'm waiting there to shield him and knock them up. So that was the overall goal there. So yeah, Janna. I haven't really played her too much. The 2 times I've played her recently have been with Day playing Twitch, and they've both been good games. This one went better than the last one, I would say. Right here, again, we try and engage on them and try and duel them, but they're just so strong. Look at this Draven, he's taking no damage, he's got his Bloodthirster, he's got his Zeal. I think Day's only got Blade of the Ruin King at this moment in time. And so, yeah, we're just trying to get damage onto them and just hoping that the enemy doesn't kill us before our bot lane, the show up, because they're all running down the river. Day manages to be safe because of the shield. Pantheon does come in, pick up a kill onto the Draven, and then they do pick up a kill on the Karma as well. So luckily, none of us die, and that was a 2-for-0 exchange, and I'm very happy with that because we're getting just slightly more ahead now and just sticking in the game. So like I said, I'm going for Ezek's Herald. I asked the Jarvan if he would build the Aegis and the Locket, mainly because I assumed he would be able to go around and get kills earlier. And just the fact that having a Zeke's on this sort of team is useful because everyone's AD, and it just means everyone's got more lifesteal and a little bit more attack speed. So that was the general idea for what I wanted to do. I'm going to just pretty much build armor here because this Draven is the only one I'm worried about, plus the fact they've got a fed Renekton, fed Shyvana. Nunu's kind of a pain because he's extremely strong, but I'm not going to be his focus, so I don't really need to build any magic resist. They don't have a lot of CC otherwise, so right now we're getting to another fight. I'm just going to heal just so I can kind of keep people alive and also kind of stop people because they were kind of winning that fight a little bit, I felt, and so I wanted to get everyone healed and just knock them away a little bit. But then Twitch shows up and he just goes ham and just kills everyone, so we get a kill. I managed to pick up the knock up onto the Nunu, which kind of secured the kill there as well, and then we're on the chase. I don't think anything comes of this right now because, yeah, she just speeds everyone up and they run off, and so we're like, oh, okay. They did actually get the Baron. Forgot to mention that when it happened. They got Baron because we were just being so pushed down bottom lane. I wasn't able to really leave Day to go and ward, and they should have warded. I did say in the champion select to our team they're going to go for an early Baron if this Nunu's not support Nunu, and they did. They got the Baron, and then unfortunately the Draven does a nice ultimate there just before his ward runs out, and they're able to steal it from us. So that was a huge shame. Right here, I go for the home guards because I see there's a fight breaking up. I'm tempted to flash over and I'm like, don't need to, but I'm like, okay, actually, you know what, screw it. I'm going to go flashing this way and knock them back into our team, push the Karma away. Nothing I can do now about that Nunu ultimate, unfortunately. However, I am able to shield the Talon, stop him from dying to the Renekton, stop him dying from the Ignite, knock all 3 of them up, which causes a kill on the Shyvana. Unfortunately, Jarvan does die, but that is going to be a 5-for-1. So that was a great exchange. All of my early fears in this game were very quickly disappearing. However, I did know that was a nice flash initiate them from the Pantheon, and then I knock her up and we get a kill on her. So, like I said, I was a bit worried about the early game because of the fact that they kept getting kills on us and we kept just like not getting anywhere, and we were getting pushed in bot lane, so we weren't able to apply pressure to any other part of the map. So I was worried, and I know that if we were to get into fights with them, like let's say me and Dave were to go back down bottom and try and push out while 3 of them went mid, chances are the 3 of them would die, or the 2 of us would die, and then they would push harder and take an objective. So I knew we had to stay as 5. They were still extremely strong, and we needed to stay as 5 people. Now if Dave wanted to go push out bot, so we just push out one wave, but then we all just go back to mid. I'm telling him we need to group as 5, because if they come and fight us, and there's not all 5 of us here, we're not going to win the fight. Day is our damage. Like, we need this Twitch damage, because while Pantheon and Jarvan and Talon are good for kind of assassinating one person, they kind of have to do it all together on one person, which isn't obviously very good. So right here, the new ults, I ult again just to blow him away. He does flash over the wall, however I managed to keep people alive and just be there, so I die, which is fine. I don't mind if I die, because everyone else on their team gets killed. They get a triple kill, and that is another ace, and so this is just going perfectly. While it might look like a bit of a stomp, it really wasn't. This was a hard fought game. The bot lane, the enemy bot lane, was very good. Like I just typed there, thanks for this game. It was a really good game after a night of crappy games. All night, Day and I have been playing, and since I've been main in support, I've been supporting. We had 3 games in a row where the AD carry that we had were intentionally feeding every single time. It wasn't a case of just playing poorly. Oh, by the way, there, don't know what the hell was going on in my wall, but just wouldn't go over the wall. But anyway, we had 3 games in a row where it was MF every single time, 3 different misfortunes, all of them just fed. Then my brother came home from going to the pub, he was a bit drunk, and the first game we played he had to disconnect because his computer was broken, and the second game we actually did win, and then this was the last game of the night, and it was a great ending to the night. This made me feel so happy after having just a bad night. So yeah, right now we're trying to push, but they've got good wave clear, we have good wave clear, there's not really a lot we can do, and so I say to Pantheon, do you want to split push bottom, because if they don't address him at bottom, then we are going to be able to take bottom tower, and if they do engage on him, he's got a pseudo global, he can jump to us. That plan kind of falls out. Pantheon stops doing that for whatever reason, and people are a little bit split. However, it's not as bad as it could have been, which is where usually people go all over the place and just eventually end up leaving because they're bored. The Renekton clearly gets bored here and is like, I don't want anything to do with this sieging, I just want to go in and fight. And so we are able to pick up the win right here because of that Renekton jumping in without any backup, and it was just kind of poorly done. So, if you enjoyed this video, let me know. Leave it in the comments down below. Leave me a like, and there's actually way too much time left really for me to be doing this ending part, but yeah, this was a good game. I'm very happy with it. Very happy that this was the game that finished our night of playing. And yeah, I feel like we played very well bottom. The enemy team played well. That last initiation there from the Renekton was not very good. Not sure why he went so hard. He just must have been bored and wanted to just get into a fight with us. I don't know, not really sure. Pantheon, unfortunately, the tower aggro is going to switch to him, and he's going to die, which is a shame. So yeah, like I said, if you enjoyed it, please be sure to leave a like, and also leave me a comment, let me know what you thought of it. And the audio, let me know what you think of that. And if you want to see more from me in the future, and you're kind of new to the channel, then subscribe. And yeah, in a minute, the outro screen is going to come up. On the left, you'll be able to see a video where you can see what items your opponent is going to buy after they die. That's an interesting little trick. And on the right, you can see where to ward as a support during the lane phase, a blue and red side, or purple side, whatever you want to call it. You can see where to ward and when to ward in those situations. So, thank you very much, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.